Things might get weird.
Yeah.
Welcome to our life.
Do it, go. Hurry. Do it. Do it.
I was going to try.
Just had a really good Chewbacca going just a second ago, and I wanted to get it on the recording, and now she's laughing too hard.
We have it. It's just before. Oh.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't recording, so it's not going to pick up on the iPad.
Oh, yeah.
I
was going to try and say welcome.
No, don't talk with it. You can't. He doesn't even speak English, that guy. Right?
Yeah.
He just growls or purrs or whatever. All right, well, with that, we welcome you to the Hewlett House podcast today. It's a real struggle here. Welcome back to another episode. We're having fun this morning. It's early. We got to do these early, and we feel better.
Oh, my gosh. That was so good. Why am I crying?
Don't judge me, you dirty Mormons out there, but I'm drinking coffee this morning, and I'm just gonna keep this podcast rolling here. Dirty Mormons, sorry, that was really, I didn't mean that.
Majority of people
you judgmental.
Don't even care.
I'm just teasing. No, nobody really. I mean, if you care, just know I love you still. It's better than a Monster in the morning. You know what I mean? That's why I go with this.
Yeah.
I've even been able to drink them black a little bit.
There's Diet Coke. Even better than that.
I made the mistake. Go ahead. Go ahead. What do you like?
Lately, okay, they have caffeine packs. Just great value. Water flavor caffeine pack.
Does it work good?
Yo. That works better. I mean, I don't drink coffee, but like better than any other thing that I've had. Because energy drinks make me all shaky. I can't do them.
You don't like the taste of them either.
I don't
At least
really.
Monsters. Have you ever had an energy drink you liked?
They're
Celsius.
fine. I can't like drink the whole thing though. They're very sweet. These are sweet too, but I don't know. Anyway, they make me shaky, and it doesn't like really actually give me a pick me up. I have been drinking these packs. I later found out that there's like 130 grams of caffeine in it, but so it is like an energy drink. But I don't know what the difference of the type of energy source that they have in them, but
they work.
They're amazing, and there's no like I don't feel like sometimes I do with soda and stuff.
Yeah,
you know. So
I've been ebbing and
they're
flowing.
my jam lately.
Good work.
I like the peach one, peach mango, watermelon one. Okay, tastes like a watermelon Jolly Rancher. Those are my favorites.
Ooh, I like a watermelon Jolly Rancher. It really does taste like that.
No, I kid you not. It's so good. You should try it.
I accidentally drank yours. I thought I was pulling my water out of the cup holder last night, and I pulled yours out. It wasn't bad. Yeah.
Yeah, I like them.
Little packets.
Yeah. So.
I saw this video recently. It was a reel. It was some lady talking, and I'm guessing she's probably right. I haven't Googled it to verify my sources, but she said that caffeine soaks up the magnesium in your body. Mm-hmm. And my recent blood tests show that I was low on zinc and low on magnesium.
Not you.
Not me.
No.
And I have been lately even worse with the Monsters. So you can judge me here, folks.
You've been drinking more Monsters?
I will wake up. I only do a half a scoop of pre-workout. And I'm usually like 6-7 days a week at the gym. And I'm not going hardcore every single day, okay? So don't think I'm that cool. Plus, I'm overweight still, so you know that.
Stop.
But but I will drink like half a scoop of pre-workout to a 3/4 scoop. Then I do.
Which is how many grams? Let's total this up. Hold on. Do you know?
Well, it's going to take,
Of
I don't
caffeine.
know. It's C5 Ultimate
Gotta
is
look
what
all the
I,
way up.
yeah.
Okay, keep
I
going.
actually don't even know for sure how much is in this coffee that I drink. It's the Kauai macadamia nut.
Okay, we'll
Vanilla
add it up later
macadamia
if we
nut.
have to
It's not.
calculate.
It's not. Oh, maybe my tracker app has it.
Oh, that's the one we need.
Hold on, guys.
But
Go back a couple days. I didn't track yesterday.
I got to tell you, the other day I
probably
marcoed your aunt, and I was
this
had
doesn't
just
say.
drank my drink.
You just drank your drink?
I
wasn't done
so it was
explaining
really.
my stuff.
I know, but while you're
okay.
looking that up,
It doesn't work.
Oh, anyway, I just drank it, and
nutrition
I was
facts.
like, talking to her about something, and I was suggesting all these things. She's got like this online craft website, and I was just like full of ideas and my energy was just up and I was hyped and I was like getting stuff done.
Yeah.
And I am sitting here and I think I need to Marco her back and be like, I apologize for the things that I said while I was on caffeine.
Yeah, I've had those moments. We'll get there.
Because I was like, woo, like ready to like all cylinders were firing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's a good one.
370 milligrams of sodium in a Monster, a zero. How much?
I don't.
That's milligrams, so it's not like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe it's not as bad as I was thinking.
How many grams are in a like milligrams in a gram?
Is it 1,000?
Million?
0.1 grams. So let's see.
Well, that's
360.
tens.
Hold on, I said it
right. In math, isn't that the tens spot?
It's so 360. Yeah, so it's divide mass by 1,000 mass value.
Okay.
So
1,000.
it's 0.36 grams of sodium. So it's not quite as bad. It was as bad as I thought.
Yeah, not.
You don't want 360 grams of sodium.
Ooh.
You're gonna just want.
Anyway, let's stop talking about that. That's not even fun. So.
Yes, it is. Listen, pre-workout coffee. I drink a bunch of water at the gym usually.
Good
I need to be better about that still.
Mm-hmm. Don't we
throughout the day.
Mm-hmm.
Then lately, the last couple weeks, I've had a Monster in the afternoon. Mm. So there's 3 major sources of caffeine. Yesterday I had a Diet Coke, not a Monster, but I had 2 coffees and a pre-workout. So I kind of made up the difference there. But again, I didn't get all the extra.
I lost track.
You wonder why we're all stroking out and having heart attacks as Americans today? This is why.
But
oh, and I have been overdosing on zinc and magnesium since I found this out. And I have to get the chelated kind. I'm not a huge fan of this Gary Brecka guy. I'm not, and I don't not like him. I'm just like, I question some of the stuff he says. Like I probably do everything.
Is this the guy that told you about the zinc and magnesium?
And how you have this MTHFR gene in your body, correct. And I have that.
Correct.
Was it your DNA? He called it a deficiency.
Got it.
So it's the way your body absorbs vitamins, and 40% of people out there have this. And if you don't know that and you're not getting blood work done and you don't know what's going on with your body and you feel poopy, you should probably go get some blood work done and then at least talk to them about what vitamins can I be taking. So full disclosure here, I've been on testosterone for a few years and that got too high. So then I've just kind of worked it down to where I can function and feel good and not feel like I'm roid raging all over everybody all the time. You know what I mean? You get a little hyped up on it.
We love it when
but
you're
guess
not
what?
raging.
You feel pretty good when your testosterone levels are hovering around like 12 to 1,500. You are freaking on top of the world right there, son.
It's like having a pack of that Great Value water mix, peach mango. Shout out, they should sponsor this. Just kidding.
Thanks at Walmart Equate brand. Please contact us.
Not Equate.
You said Equate earlier.
Great Value.
Oh, Great Value. Sorry. I thought Equate when you said it. It's all their damn brands.
Oh, yeah, they do have Equate, too. Huh? I don't know.
I don't buy that shit. I only buy Monster, White Monster Energy. Oh, and their Strawberry Dream their Zero Strawberry Dream.
Oh, yeah.
Zero Sugar one is really good, too.
Yeah, I was talking to some other family, and they were talking about, like, they were... I don't want to out anybody, so they were coffee drinkers before, and they would have a triple shot and have, like, caffeine water. I don't know what the caffeine water is. There's, like, a
triple shot, like espresso?
Espresso in the morning.
Ooh,
and pre-workout.
All right.
And the water that they were drinking all had the caffeine. I can't remember. It was like a Monster caffeine water or something. Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Maybe?
Probably.
Anyway, and they would have like all of those. Like we were talking like...
May not be a Monster brand.
1,000 plus milligrams of caffeine a day.
You're going to die, son.
Yep.
You're going to die.
And they're like, I'm good. I'm all, are ya?
But you're not.
Are ya?
My nurse practitioner that I go see, one of my first appointments with her, the reason why I take little breaks off a Monster, which still hasn't fully cured me.
Very first.
Yeah, she's like, I don't have the time to go through all the data with you, but she goes, just know that those drinks are killing people.
But
and
what about?
She's like, they're bad. They're very bad.
Would you ask her about the Great Value caffeine pack?
She said you're fine.
Okay.
Probably.
I'm only taking like one a day.
Whoa, dude.
So it's only 130
easy.
all day.
Way to go.
Plus, I'm doing it with water. So
you think you're better than me?
Quick pro quo.
Oh, I only drink 130 grams of caffeine a day.
That's probably one of your drinks.
Oh, it's in this coffee right here. I guarantee it. I do
You know
feel
what's
good when
so
I drink them.
good though, guys?
And it helps you poop. Coffee will help,
Ooh,
you know.
nice little poop
Even though
skis.
this week I had not to, but you need to know,
I don't think we do.
I had a couple days where I
Do we?
wasn't regular.
Okay.
That's not normal for me.
All
I'm
right.
very regular.
Okay.
Very regular on my schedules.
You don't help with that. We've talked about it.
Magnesium. Yeah, I have been
Champ. But you know what?
huffing the magnesium.
I saw there's like this doctor
But it's not
guy.
the magnesium that helps you poop. It's the different one. I think there's like a bunch of categories of magnesium.
The one
I do
that
probably
I
need
like
to go
that helps
get the
me
others too.
is the glycinate. It helps you sleep and be regular. But I was watching this guy. Supplements are a trip. Because the more I learn about them, the more they're like, depending on the supplement that you get, a lot of the time it says, oh, it's 1,000 milligrams. But by the time, because of the way it's made, your body is only absorbing, especially the cheap kind, is only absorbing like a tiny portion of it. And so this guy was saying that if your magnesium...
You're actually reminding me of the point I was trying to make with this whole damn thing. Continue.
So this guy was saying
chelated.
He's a pharmacist.
Chelated.
Pharmacist. So he's saying that if it's making you regular, it's not absorbing. It's just cleaning you out, which I'm like, well, I'm sleeping better and I'm getting cleaned out. So actually it's doing exactly what I want it to do. So, but
is it building up the magnesium levels
I don't know.
in your blood, in your body, on a cellular level? So what she told me, actually, she's like, if you're taking these things and your levels are still low, she's like, get the chelated versions because it's already kind of pre-broken down. Oh. And that's why, I don't know if it's going to work any better, but we have like the Costco vitamin C, and they're those giant horse pill looking pills, right? And I'll take like 2 of those at a time. I should go check my vitamin C levels, but I've just kind of been fighting a cold for the last little bit too. I wonder why. But so I was able to go. I actually bought the chewable vitamin C just to see if maybe that chewing it and getting it broken down maybe
faster.
I've tried to look it up. I need to do a little more research on the vitamin C. But chelated zinc, chelated magnesium, anything with the word in it. There's another term too, but anyway.
Well, and they told me to look for like fillers. So look at what's the ingredients that are in it, and if there are fillers.
Yeah.
Stay away from those ones more. But
I heard Rogan saying that we're eating like, as a society, people on average are eating like a credit card worth of plastic every week, and it shrinks your penises.
Good news. I don't have that. High five.
Our penises are getting shrunk. I mean, we don't want that.
We don't.
Can we say that on here?
Well,
it's going in. It's going in.
I was listening to a podcast the other day, and this girl was like, off the wall, off the cuff, kept saying all this stuff, and she's like, don't take that out, don't take that out, don't take that out.
Yeah, like, we need to have a button that actually, maybe that's what we can program one of these to say, don't take out.
I was dying though. She said it like 5 times. Don't take that out, don't take that out.
And she gets over caffeine high and probably texted back, take all
she's
that
like,
out.
actually, all that stuff, please take it out.
Each time I said that, just delete it. Yeah.
Unfortunately,
we don't do a lot of editing with these.
You're welcome. Slide it right on through.
Yep.
Uncut, uncensored.
Funny story time?
Really? Yeah.
We didn't do good news today. Should we not?
Do you wanna?
Nah. We'll have funny story time, which is good news too.
Listen, there were some cute ones. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll just do this real quick.
All right.
There was this cute kid. He was probably like
so we are doing
2.
good news
I'm
now?
just going to say it real quick.
Go ahead.
It's going to be fast.
All right, I approve.
Thank you. I just saw it this morning.
Okay.
He was like walking through the mall. His mom was holding him, and he saw Santa walking down the hall of the mall.
Yeah.
Jumps out of his mom's arms, runs, beelines it to Santa to go give him this huge hug. And the Santa is just like smiling, like, oh my gosh, you know how to like, and he called him by name. I don't know if they were like yelling his name or I don't know, but he called him by name and was like, oh, you know how to make Santa's day. And, oh my gosh, it was so cute.
That sounds really cute.
It was so cute.
It's also a warning to parents out there. Watch out for the Santa Claus that's trying to steal your kids dressed up like Santa when
hide
they
your
had
kids,
a big van.
hide your wives.
Hide your kids, hide your wife, and hide your husband.
That's right.
Yeah.
Anyway, but
Right on.
I thought it was cute. lately, like, the magic of Christmas, Gwen's at that age, too.
Yeah.
So great.
It's so great.
So great.
To that point, I mentioned this last night, but as an adult, like, Christmas is my favorite holiday.
Yeah,
I love Thanksgiving too.
been.
Always has been. And it's as you get older, you kind of just like the magic kind of can run out. At least some years for me.
Yeah.
I feel like the older I get, it's like this whole year in some ways went so fast. Every year goes faster and faster.
Mm-hmm.
Then I look back and sometimes it's weird, right? Time's a weird thing. You go, oh, well, that was actually, like, we went to Mexico. It was this year, but it was in January.
Mm-hmm.
And that feels like a while back.
A long time ago.
Yeah. And, like, just seeing Gwen, how excited she was, I realized that, like, I need to get more excited for her because she's just like, Dad, look at this. She just lights up so much. She's so excited about it that I'm just like,
so cute. Oh,
I need to, like this morning, I walked by her door and she saw me and she's like, Dad, I want to go see, we do the elf. Luckily we have kids that,
house.
yeah.
Freaking elves, there's the best.
Every night they have to move around, right? And we have help for that now, thankfully. I never did it in your defense. They can't, the younger children don't listen to this quite yet. So, oh yeah. Spoiler alert. Hide your kids. They
Anyway,
move
keep
around.
going.
Her first thing she wanted to do this morning is see where the elves were.
Yeah.
But when they didn't have gifts this morning, she was just like, okay. Like, she was pretty stoked to still see them. She's like, oh, Dad, they're right here. She like had to show me. We only had
gifts the one day. So far.
Oh,
it's only been 3 days.
Yeah. Well, let's see how long we can keep saving money.
I think we can the rest of the time.
But anyway, they brought cute. Ornaments the other day.
But then, and she's so excited about the elves. And then we went and like drove around the lights. Update. We went.
We drove through the lights. I had the windows down, and she was like screaming, like "Woo, woo!" There were like so people. Cute. It was like you would have thought a concert was happening, and she was. It was that exciting for her.
Oh, she loved it.
And I'm like, this gets me like. It's so funny. She loves it so much. Yeah. There was something else with Christmas. Oh, Dad, look at the lights. You guys put the lights on outside.
On. Oh yeah.
We white trashed our lights out front of our house.
Excuse me, sir?
Meaning we just covered the bushes and not our house with lights.
Excuse me, sir? Those lights have been in our storage for at least 5 years.
Oh, easily.
I did my best with what we had.
7 or 8 years we've had Christmas.
We've had it for forever.
Bought these Christmas lights on discount
as
after Christmas.
It would cover.
And I swear we had way more lights than that, but they were gone in about... You went out, I got in the shower and came back, and you guys had already...
They were gone. They're only 15 feet long.
Yeah.
Which, if, like, gone straight, that's fine. But if you're wrapping a tree or a bush, we were doing, like, 2 or 3, depending on the size of the bush, per bush.
Gotcha.
So there were 18 strands. And
so
then
the plants directly in front of our house are covered in lights. Yeah. And it all goes to one plug, and they look cute, and Gwen likes it. There's a lot of times I think we embarrass ourselves as adults for our children.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. But
I have my lines drawn in the sand for certain things that we could probably talk about later, like certain T-shirts you ask me to wear and things like that. Mostly clothing and things like.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But we're gonna go see Santa Claus this week at my work, and that is gonna be our Christmas card because we have not gone out to take family pictures this year. Yay!
Welcome.
We did want to dress up in denim.
Don't tell him.
It was gonna be a good one. We could make it. We could still do it.
We really
maybe we should do a Happy New Year card or something.
Oh. Make
Never
all your
mind.
dreams
Nope,
come
you're
true.
too excited. I don't like this idea. Anyway, I don't know what I was saying.
I just needed to make a trip to the DI, and all our dreams can come true.
Yeah. I was texting Johnny because Gwen loves Violet, and I'm like, are you going to bring Violet? Like, can I tell Gwen? Because she'll be so excited.
Yeah.
But we're going to go there and do the whole thing, and when we have 1,000 other things going on.
Well, and Allie will be there with Emmy.
Yeah. Yeah, I invited them too, obviously.
And Gwen. Those are her, like, besties.
Yep.
Always talks about both of them.
She prays for them.
She does.
She talks about them every day.
Literally.
Last night we went to another Spirit of Christmas happening. We went to Maddie's concert last night, and it was great.
Tabernacle up in Salt Lake. It was really cool.
It was really cool. And it was cool because you could just walk by, and if there's concerts going on there, it looks like people could just walk in and go listen for a minute and then leave.
Yeah.
Get warm.
Mm-hmm.
It actually sounded really good.
Amazing.
They did a great job. But what was funny is the first thing she said to me when we walked out, she's like,
"Oh no, can you?"
I am gonna.
Okay.
She's like, the girl next to me kept crop dusting me. She's like, she moved her dress and it was so bad. And I'm like, that is so funny, Maddie, because I showed her the pictures I took and we were like way in the back and I zoomed in and the lighting was bad and one of her faces looks like she is smelling shit, dude. I'm like, I wonder if I took this picture when she moved her dress.
Well, it's funny because we sat there and you're like, wow, she looks happy. And she's just kind of got this smug look on her face is up there singing or whatever. And you're like, is she really enjoying this? I'm like, she says she enjoys it. Like, it's good.
Is she okay?
And then all of a sudden we find out that she'd been being crop dusted the whole time. I would have that face too. Absolutely, hands down.
Well, and bless their hearts, they in the poor girl's defense, they had to get up to, it was Saturday afternoon. They had to go up to City Creek Mall. They walked around, ate
like
lunch
3
there.
hours.
Who knows if she ate the wrong lunch?
She went to Beto's.
Probably. It's a mistake before a choir concert.
I should have told Maddie to walk there.
Then we went to Five Guys, and I was destroyed this morning. I didn't stop at Five Guys, but I'm not going to.
I don't think it was necessarily the Five Guys.
What was it then? Let's embarrass me. Go ahead.
Oh, you said you wanted to stop there? Is that what you were saying?
The Five Guys did for sure not. It did not help. I think that was like that put me to like close to the edge, and then I finally.
And then you're like,
it's been a while.
Here.
I had a little bit of cereal and toast last night, and I used mostly almond milk.
Oh,
but this morning I woke up and I was like, it felt like there was just like a bowling ball in my stomach. I'm like, ugh. So I've had 4 bottles of water this morning. It's what, 11 o'clock?
I'm going to pee.
I'm going to pee my pants here in about 20 minutes probably. But.
Okay, well, let's wrap this up. Let's do this.
All right, all done. Thank you for joining us today. Just kidding. Not yet. We have more. But anyway, it was really cute. Gwen went with us. Our boys got the new season of Fortnite. We were just going to go, but Gwen wanted to come, and I was like, yeah, come along. Yeah. And she napped, and we discussed Christmas on our hour drive from Salem to Salt Lake, and
got things nailed down.
Yeah,
I think we're set to go for Christmas.
Right after I lectured you about our credit card.
Here's the thing.
All right.
I supply all the things.
You do a great job
for the whole family, including Christmas, including food, including clothing.
We are in a recession, pretty much.
I wonder if we swapped how, because I feel like I'm more budget conscious than you are, as far as like, I don't like to buy.
I feel like we've kind of reached a point in our marriage where you're just like, I'm just going to buy this and Hayden will just pay for it.
Yeah. This is our, what do you mean?
We'll just work it out. And I'll just tell him, I felt like I told this to Nico the other at dinner. We went, they're our friends, but our bishop and the first counselor in our ward. Yeah. They're awesome. And it's funny because I don't go to church, but we're buddies. And it's awesome. It's great. And they're cool. Like they're freaking the realest cool. I love them. Actually, yes, that's true. I know. They're like my 3 favorite people in the ward are in the bishopric.
In
that's
the neighborhood.
Super funny. Yeah. In our neighborhood, we have some great people.
No, we actually do have a ton of good people.
I was telling them, I'm like, yeah, I went to go pay our credit card today, and it was much more than it was after I paid it off last week. Mm-hmm. I won't say the full amount on here. It was a lot. Yeah. And I'm like, just like 2 nights ago was telling me, wow, I have Christmas pretty much wrapped up. Like, it's all done. And I'm like, I think she was prepping me for the credit card statement I was about to walk into.
No.
Because I go in and pay it off every week. I don't even know. And I'm like, this money doesn't just... Money, like when you spend money and we don't make that much, then it becomes debt.
Is that
it's
how it
crazy.
Works?
It's crazy.
Is that how it works?
Yeah. So you have to watch. It's called cash flow. And then, I spent more than the cash flow right now.
I hate that.
And then you did it again.
It's not just me.
This conversation I texted you, literally that same amount is back on the card again.
It's not just me.
If anybody needs any services, please call us. We'll come clean your house. Anyway, it'll be fun. We'll have to talk about what we're doing when the olders may listen to this. So we have some stuff planned. It's not crazy, but
we gotta wait.
Wait it out
till Christmas. Anyway, but remember though, just remember that.
And I'm a spender too. In your defense, I just was
think,
a little shook when I saw.
I think that if you did the Christmas shopping, I will actually maybe next year we should just have you be in charge of it.
No, this is why I don't like yell at you. I just tease you because I'm like, I know I don't want to do this.
But I feel like,
and you really are pretty budget conscious, but also
if you think of all of the things that I got and the price for each item.
No, don't cut me off here.
Listen, Linda, I think you do a great job.
No.
Are you kidding me right now?
Sometimes. I think you do better than you actually do.
Probably. I'm not wrong.
Don't give yourself too much credit here. But you do a pretty good job. And you are, in general, pretty budget conscious.
Thank you.
I just, we're done for a minute. We're done.
I should have one more thing I got to do.
Go ahead. Talk about
it. No, that we got to purchase.
Oh, what is it?
It's going to be a minute, kind of. It's going to up the credit card bill a little bit. But then it's over. Then we're done.
Oh, I think I know what it is.
And then we can just get back to basic eating and living our lives.
Yeah, which we probably need to figure out too.
Oh, we got to do that?
Yeah.
Shoot.
That's chapstick.
You want to know what else has been happening a lot lately at the Hewlett house?
What?
Harry Potter.
Oh,
dun,
yeah.
Dun, dun.
I have to say.
Bum, bum. Wait, I can't get the theme song in my head.
During
no, I don't know. I'm losing it.
I sort of got into Harry Potter, and I felt like I probably watched like 75% of the movies, meaning I probably saw bits and pieces of all of them, and some of the I call them episodes. Some of the movies I saw the entire. There's so many of them. There's 8 total, right?
Yeah.
I watched.
Full 9 because there's 7 split in 2.
Yeah.
Okay, keep going.
7 plus 1 is 8.
Oh, I thought that there was an 8th.
No.
7 was split, and then there was 8th.
Is there?
Oh,
I hope not, because I'm missing it if there is. So you can tell how big of a Harry Potter fanatic I really am. I've never read the books or anything. Who reads books, honestly? Just kidding. I just finished one this week.
Like books.
I need to re-listen to it though, because there were so many details in this book called Chaos about the Manson trials and everything, the Charles Manson stuff. If you're ever interested in like crime investigation stuff.
Back to Harry Potter.
Hold on, I'm chasing a squirrel here. It's crazy. It's a crazy book. But so Harry Potter, I kind of got into it, and then I kind of lost interest like years ago. I was like, oh, these are kind of fun. This time around, I don't know what it was.
Oh.
This time of year comes around, and I'm like, just want to like sit in the house and watch movies and.
Oh, we did talk about this a little bit last episode. How
Harry
I
Potter?
got a lot of good.
You get a lot of good
watermelon.
Sleep. Yeah.
And good sleep. But I did. The last episode actually was probably the best, most interesting, because then it wraps up. Because I know enough like basis information about Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Due to family interest. And
yeah, your family is way into it.
They're into it, dude.
And Jess is like the outcast.
I am not. So anyway, I like have a good grasp on things. Oh, the other night I texted my brothers.
Meaning you are not into Harry
I'm
Potter,
not
but
into
you
Harry
are
Potter.
the outcast.
Correct.
Okay.
That's fine. All day.
Yeah.
I can be. If it comes to Harry Potter, I'm happy to be the outcast.
How dare you?
So
muggle. You're a muggle.
We were talking, and I'm like, what's the difference? I don't even know what that means. But what's the difference?
It means you're not a wizard or a witch. You're just a normal human.
We were asking these questions. I was trying to get Hayden's goat, and I was just like digging in to things that I do not know. And I was like, babe, wizards are not just male, because it is the school of wizardry, and Hermione goes there. There's girls. Hold on. And so I text out my family. I'm like, okay, what's the difference between wizards and witches? And I just to get everybody in on this conversation, just for funsies.
This is at 10 o'clock at night.
Maybe I had.
It's past my maybe 10:30 or 11.
My caffeine
way past my bedtime.
At 6 o'clock that night or something.
It seemed like it.
Still, anyway, so we're going off, and if you want to know, turns out it's Harry Potter's, what is it? What's the name of the school?
Witchcraft and Wizardry, or Wizardry and Witchcraft, something like that.
Yeah, so the school, Hogwarts Witchcraft and Wizardry, and it is according to, I mean, it's different depending on what theology apparently you're going with. But because there can be male witches, which are warlock. I don't know.
Something like that.
But
yes, that sounds right. Warlock.
Anyway.
I'm not going to Google it
But
again.
Harry Potter version of what's a witch and what's a wizard, male, female.
So I'm into this. I'm into this series. Five movies in, and I'm starting to lose kids. I think I lost. Yeah. I had Taff for a little while.
No, everybody was out by 6.
For sure.
For sure.
Yeah, and the first 7, part 1, it was not my favorite. It was a little bit long, and it wasn't as action packed.
Yeah, but
part 2 is pretty action packed.
How many times have you rewatched the ending of
part
7?
2? Because I lost children, I had to put them to bed. I watched it again. I've watched it 3 or 4 times because I watched it.
Because he has to bring each child back in to watch.
Yeah, I'm like, you have to watch the end of Harry Potter 2. I make him watch it.
And honestly, I sat with you with each of them, played my watermelon game, but it wasn't until the very last time that you watched it again, I was like, spoiler alert, okay? I'm all, oh, Harry married Ron's sister? Oh, Ron and Hermione did get married. Oh, like things like actually started coming to pass. And that Snape is not a bad guy.
Yeah, I was
He's
cursing
actually
Snape.
Trying to be helpful.
I was like, Snape is a bitch. Like this guy. I was texting all my friends like Harry Potter updates randomly. I'm like, freaking Snape. Snape killed Dumbledore. Like, what the hell? And they were just like, thanks for the Harry Potter updates. And like I'd just be sitting in bed at 9:30 and just be like, oh my gosh, like
he's like so into it, so distraught.
Hold on. So Jess is making fun of me, and then the 2 older, Maddie and Jack, they're ganging up on me, making fun of me, and I'm like, okay, well it's bedtime. Why don't you guys go to bed and I'll finish this movie? Like, no, we want to stay here. So they stayed and watched the movie and got super into it, and you kept poking fun.
Oh. I still did.
It was pretty funny.
Because you still watched it another 2 times after that. At least. Maybe 3?
I had to
2 or 3?
I think Taff finished it. If not, he's gonna
and
watch it. And
it wasn't,
today.
like I said, it wasn't to the very, very end that I really, because I listened to it, but
the Horcruxes, I had to try to explain that to Gwen, but she understood.
Taps came back with some good theories too.
Yeah, he did. He's smart. He got it. He's like, but when they kill the Horcruxes, Harry Potter feels pain too. I'm like, oh yeah, probably. That's why he wanted Ron to kill it.
Yeah.
It's crazy. The Horcruxes are Voldemort's soul, if we've lost you, in objects, so that if he dies, he's immortal and can come back to life. And he killed people, and because he killed people, he could break his soul up and put him into objects. If I'm wrong here, text us immediately. Put him into objects, and then those objects he hid around.
Please fact check
different places, and then Harry was trying to find him with his friends to kill him because it would kill part of Voldemort's soul and take away all of his powers. And Harry, this is full of spoiler alerts. We should. I feel like if it's 10 years old, you got to freaking move on here.
yeah, we've had that conversation.
Harry was the Horcrux that Voldemort did not intend. Nope, but not that. The snake was the last one.
Oh,
was the last Horcrux that Voldemort didn't intend to make and didn't realize he really made. And that's why he could see Voldemort's thoughts and what was going on with him. And Longbottom, Neville Longbottom, cut the snake's head off. Anyway,
freaking bad, that's awesome.
I like Neville.
He was a sweet soul. He is the epitome of sweet spirit.
That would be me in Harry Potter. I'm Neville Longbottom. I told Johnny that Clay's his. That's another conversation. But I was comparing my friends to Harry Potter, whose character is who, and I said,
my god,
Clay is Johnny's Harry Potter, and he's Ron Weasley. And he goes, well, Ron gets the hot chick in the end. And I said, there you go.
Wait, Clay is Ron?
No, Clay is Harry Potter because he's going to save Johnny.
And Johnny's Ron.
I'm like, this is going to be a surprise.
Just because they have red hair, babe.
No, he's Ron Weasley.
Ron is a goofball.
Yep.
Okay.
There you go, guys. We settled it. I'll be Neville.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't really be anybody else, so whatever.
Whatever. It's fine. I know nothing. I don't even know what that means. I really don't. I know, like I said, I know that Ron's kind of a dork, not very.
He's emotional.
Smart.
He's always freaking.
I think that's what I'm
cynical. He's a little bit of a cynic.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Yep.
And redheads run a little hotter. You know what I mean?
A
little angrier. You're an angry elf. This is an angry elf. Just kidding.
Anyway, so that's Harry Potter for you. Is Snape so did Snape die?
Oh my gosh.
I actually didn't see
Are you
that.
seriously asking me this right now?
Yeah.
Do you remember when he was crying at the end?
Who?
And Harry took his tears and put them in now I can't remember the name of the thing he put it in.
Didn't see it. This is Snape cried?
Yes.
I
And
literally
he said, Harry,
only
you
saw...
have your mother's eyes. Remember when he said that?
Oh, Snape said that.
You were there the whole time.
5 times. 3 times.
Yeah. What the hell?
I just listened. I didn't...
Voldemort killed Snape because the wand... I can't get into this right now.
Oh, wait. So, I meant actually...
Yes, he died.
I meant Voldemort. Did Voldemort die?
Are you kidding me right now?
Did I say that?
You've watched the end? Are you serious? You asked me if... That's a worse question. Voldemort kills Harry. I'm going to pee my pants. I drank so much water this morning.
I'm not kidding. Not even a
What the
little
hell
bit.
are we doing on this podcast right now? We need to be upstairs watching Harry Potter. This is a mess.
No, we don't. Just tell me. That
Voldemort killed Harry. Then when he killed him...
Yeah, I saw that. And Harry comes back to life.
No, don't jump ahead.
Oh,
you need to understand the story.
Go.
He kills Harry, and the part of Voldemort that was in him was able to separate.
Oh.
So he got rid of that. That's that little demon that was laying under the bench in the train station that looked like heaven.
Yeah.
Then
And Harry
comes back to life in Hagrid's arms.
Yeah, freaking Hagrid.
Back at Hogwarts. I freaking love
G,
Hagrid. They
dude.
should have put him more in there
He's so
towards the
great.
end. Kind of pissed they didn't.
Keep going.
Just kidding. Okay. He comes to life. Neville cuts the snake's head off.
Yeah.
While Voldemort and Harry are fighting each other. And
yeah.
freaking that's when Harry takes the rest of them out.
Oh,
and
yeah,
he
with his
disappears
wand.
and Gwen looks at me and she goes, because the way he dissipates, he kind of unravels and it looks like ashes, like paper almost. And she's all, he was paper? And I go, no, he's a person, but he just kind of disintegrated. He just kind of fell apart. And she's like, oh. So last night I asked her, Gwen could teach you about Harry Potter.
I probably should ask
She
her.
knew exactly what happened. I said, what happened to Harry Potter and Voldemort? She told you in the car last night. We had this conversation. Where have you been?
I was purchasing Christmas
I said,
gifts.
Gwen, what happened? He killed Harry Potter. And what happened after that? He came back to life. And then he killed Voldemort. He killed the bad guy.
There it is.
Gwen's 4.
Yes, Voldemort and Snape died would have worked.
Everybody needs to understand this now. Now go watch it. Now that you know the ending, you have to watch the entire series.
Yeah, I just looked up for the very end when they were taking their kids to Hogwarts.
Excuse
And
me.
that's when I was like, oh, all these little things came together. That's all I
Super.
caught.
You're like, oh, they're alive, and that's cool.
Yeah, they all lived. They all did it. And that Harry was like,
I think we're going on like 10 minutes of Harry Potter.
well,
It's been
Guess we better
quite
cut
the
it.
event at our house.
But
We need to
I
start
thought
a
it
new.
was-
We need a new TV series. We were rewatching New Girl. Tell us something.
tell us what you...
Maybe get some recommendations.
Yeah, oh, yeah, okay.
Okay.
But when Harry took his son, he's like, Dad, what happens if I go into, what's the class or the house?
Oh,
The
Slytherin.
Slytherin. And he's like, it'll be okay. Some of my best friends were in Slytherin. I was like, listen.
He's like, the people you're named after, one is from Slytherin, one was from, oh boy, the one that Harry's in. I guess I'm in Slytherin. Take that.
Probably. But it did say that it takes into account, like, there was like this whole message there. I kind of actually dug it. Now that I'm like
Oh, now you want to watch it?
thinking about it. No,
You can
I
catch
just
up.
like the ending message where he was like, the hat
There's a
takes
lot of good
into
messages in it.
account what you want too.
Yeah, it does.
And
I'm gonna pee my pants.
think
gonna
like
come
Heavenly
back.
Father could take
talk
into
to him.
account
Tell him about it. It
What
has a
we
lot of
want
great
to.
messages.
and good people want to
wanna
be
stop
in
that,
different places. I'm just going to finish off myself.
Go ahead. No,
But I can't. But listen, I don't have anything else to say because I don't know about Harry Potter. It's fine. How was your pee?
Oh, guys. Oh, did you,
This is so much better.
oh my gosh, I can think now.
I wanted you to hear my theory.
Gryffindor. That's the name of Harry Potter's thing. that's that's the name of Harry Potter's tribe he was in.
No, I wanted you to hear my thoughts on it, though.
Oh, now I
so
can
it was
hear you.
hard because I'm like, I'm talking to them, but I want to talk to you about it.
Are we done yet? We're like 15 minutes on Harry Potter. You want to do some more? Tell me,
No.
summarize it really quick.
I was just saying that I feel like, it's like Heavenly Father. He's saying, or like the end.
You can call him God if you want.
Yeah, God.
Okay.
So he lets us. He's like the sorting hat, where he's like trying to put us these places, and we actually kind of like takes into account the things that we want too. I feel that way, right? And so, or where we would be happy or comfortable, or the things that are best for us too.
I think you just ruined the vibe here. So, but
Okay.
sure.
No. Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. Yes, it's a great. There's a lot of really
Analogy
good messages in it. Yeah.
And he's like, and there are good people in both places, in all the houses.
Yes. Good job.
You know what I mean?
See that? Who's the good person in this house?
Me.
All right.
I'm just kidding.
No, you
in
are.
all the houses, there are lots. It can be full of all good people. Really, all people are good.
One of my favorite parts towards the end, I told you this when we were watching it, is when Harry, like, because everybody was always scared of Voldemort, right?
Yeah.
Even him, he was just like, crap, I got to go face this guy. Towards the end, he was just like, it was almost like this symbolism of like, I just realized what I'm doing right now. I just became self-aware. I just woke up. He like grabs Voldemort and he says, let's finish this thing how it started together. And he grabs him and he jumps off the edge of that, like the broken castle or building, whatever.
Yeah.
And he just is like, embrace the demon, embrace the freaking darkness, right?
Oh.
And he freaking kills him.
And
I'm
kills
like,
the darkness.
that was probably my favorite part of the entire series.
Okay, so here's the deal.
Quesadilla.
Ooh, cheese in Spanish. That's what Chrissy would tell me every time.
Yep, queso.
Cheese in Spanish. That's how she would say it. Anyway, so what you took out of Harry Potter and what I took out of Harry Potter are maybe like our things that we are working on or processing or
don't make this a freaking therapy session.
No, I'm just saying.
It's
interesting. I'm just saying it's interesting. What you take from it, is maybe like, obviously,
it's just
you
like
and
Star
your situation
Wars
in your life.
Yeah, they're all there's good and bad and evil, and there's good wizards and bad wizards, and good people and bad people, and and some people just want power, and some people just want to live their life, and some people want to make something of their life, and we all have different perspectives, and we have our own little world views, and life is life, and it's crazy.
Yeah, I think people are inherently good, and then bad things happen to good people sometimes, and so sometimes that hurts.
I think that's a healthy perspective, personally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was telling Gwen the other day, she was saying that somebody wasn't being nice to her or something, and I said, well, maybe somebody wasn't nice to them, and so then they were not nice to you, and maybe they needed you to be nice to them so they knew that you were a nice person.
And maybe sometimes you just need to slap a bitch.
Well, yeah, obviously, at a certain point. Babe.
We don't need to tell her that. She's plenty feisty.
4.
She's got this.
Oh, my gosh.
She'll be fine.
Anyway.
No, that's true. Well, that's sweet. And it's hard when your kids
I know, you gotta, like, learn that. But you also, again, you do need to learn, like, when to be like, nope.
Yeah. Yeah,
anyway, life lessons.
It's kind of like I don't know. I had these moments growing up as a kid where I was just kind of like, the magic. We were talking about the magic of Christmas and all this stuff, and it kind of sucks because it if you're not careful, it can like wear off, like the magic of life and everything, right? And I think that's where we need to try to stay connected. I feel like this is a whole thing, but just to keep it short, like it's part of them kind of waking up, and they're so awesome as little kids. And I've said this, I don't know if I've said this on here, but it's like we spend our whole childhood we can't wait to grow up. And then we spend our entire adulthood trying to get back to living like we were when we were kids, you know?
The carefree, joyful, everything's exciting.
Yeah. And even Maddie is experiencing this now herself, where she's 16, she's got a car, she has responsibilities, and they just add up and add up. And she's like, part of the reason I'm like so, like, she's gonna go get a job, but she's just like, part of the reason I'm just like
Dragging her feet
on it a little bit is that, like, once I have one, I'll just know I'll probably always have one, and I'm just enjoying this, just sucking up the last minutes of this, I guess, and like, and I'm like, that's it, dude. It's I get it, and I don't know, it's just making the most of it all, right?
It's like on Billy Madison. Stay as long as you can. Cherish it.
Yeah. I've even heard Elon Musk say, Elon is the new Batman, by the way. I've said it here. I loved his interview. I think it was the New York Times, when he was like, Disney and all these big companies have like boycotted doing advertising on X, which is the new version of Twitter. And he was like, F you.
They say what they were
try
asked
to blackmail
what
me
his
with money
response to that was, right? Didn't you say?
Yeah, he's like, what? How do you feel about that? He's like, F you. He's like, F them. And he just went on this thing, and I'm like, you know what? But I've heard him, like, that's why I'm calling him Batman. He's just this billionaire guy sending rockets to space, trying to do good in the world, and I hope everything he's doing it seems like he's like protecting free speech and all this stuff, right? But then I heard him in another interview, a totally different one, say that, like, I don't think most people would want to be me. He's like, to live in my head and do what I do and be who I am, like, it doesn't matter what situation you think you're in or where someone else might be. You can't ever. We do it, but you got to just remember, like, the grass is not always greener on the other side. We all have our shit we're dealing with, and with just learn to grow in your way and move and progress in the best way you can.
Yeah.
And soak up the freaking moments, like.
Well, I think that's key. I think that a lot of the time we're maybe not happy because we're not necessarily even present, and we're not intentional, right?
100%.
And so, like, last night, it was, okay, let's be intentional with this moment. And we went on a drive that took us maybe 5-10 minutes to go drive and see the light. And we turned on Christmas music, and, like, it just... And just the intentional here, now, present just made an extra special moment for the night. That's kind of why I was like, it'll take me 15 minutes to put up as many lights as we have. Yeah. And it covered those few bushes, and the kids like keep being like, Mom, this is the best. It's so great. And I'm just like, it took an extra, we had the stuff. So I spent maybe, I don't know, an extra like $50 total between getting a couple extra lights and some other decor to put up other places or make it things that we already have elevate a little bit more. But I'm like, that went a long way as far as the feel and the vibe of the season that we're trying to make so special and exciting. So
I would say
crazy that the little things So anyway,
it's that rule, that 80-20 rule. 20% of what we do is what really matters. Yeah. Focus on that 20%. Be intentional.
Well, and even that
comes together. If you're focused on the top.
Yeah, and I think because we talk about it all the time. Yeah. We're so distracted, right? Like you guys are watching Harry Potter, and I'm on my phone. Like I should watch Harry Potter with you, but I knew I'd fall asleep too. In all fairness, so which is better? I don't know. Anyway, but I do. Like I'll take Gwen to gymnastics, and I'll take my planner and write out all the things that I need to get done and my to-do lists and everything, instead of sitting there watching her enjoy that time, and seeing that moment with her and being in that moment with her, and I notice this is gonna get like real. You ready? Yeah. I noticed that like, how often do we just sit and like look in our kids' eyes and be like fully there with them? Yeah. And I've noticed that lately. Like when I do that, when I just sit there and I'm totally in tune to just them and talking with them and hearing what they're trying to tell me, my connection, even just having those couple things for even 2 minutes, 1 minute. Yeah. The connection is so much stronger. Like I feel so much love in that 1 minute for them. And I'm all, this is sad. Like, why is it that there's 1 minute that it shows you how much distraction there is, really,
Sure.
to have that 1 minute and to be like, oh, wow, like I really connected with you in that 1 minute. But all I did was just look at you and really intentionally listen.
Yeah.
I need to be better.
Yeah, and I think you can still take your journal and do stuff at gymnastics, but then take your moments to soak it in. And I think there's just a balance there. And life's busy, and you got 3 other kids, but soak it up, because next year she's in kindergarten, and
it's just me.
It's just you, dude.
Doing my duties.
Spending more money, having more time, do more shopping.
I'm so excited.
Just kidding. Should we finish this out with our text messages?
Oh, do we want to do it? Okay, we'll do a quick one, but...
No, do it good.
Okay, but listen.
Or should we do it next episode?
We can do it next one.
Let's do the next one.
Okay.
We're going to... Maybe if you hear this, send us the best
accidental
text
out before, but we're going to we'll send it
Excuse me.
We'll resend it out. Try and get a couple more submissions. We got a few, but try and get a couple more.
You know what?
And
I might have some
if
too.
nothing
that was a while
else, ago. Reddit will come in so good.
Yeah.
So thanks.
I've definitely sent a few texts that were meant for people.
Oh, the best are like the autocorrect though.
Yeah.
For me, I've even screenshotted catching the autocorrect.
Oh, I've had some messed up autocorrects.
This is freaking hilarious.
Yeah.
But also, I won't send it because half the time it's inappropriate. So just prepare yourself. It'll probably be a little inappropriate.
Yeah.
Because those are the funniest ones. IMO.
Yeah. Well, we'll PG-13 them out, but those are
there's
a reason they're funny.
We won't say any bad curse words.
Yeah.
Any of the rated R curse words, if you will.
But if you send a scandalous picture that was intended for your wife to your mom, that's funny. It wasn't me that it happened to, so that's funny.
So we Gucci. Anyway. But let's be real. That's why. Anyway.
I'm dying here. Sorry.
I love you, babe.
I love you most. All right, you bring us in. You ready?
Did you hear that Chewbacca? That was good today.
You ready? You can open with that if you want. Do it. I dare you. Do it. Do it. Snape.
I don't actually care.
Snape. No.
I need you to hear this.
I need you to hear this. I need you to hear this. Because Harry Potter and Voldemort had wands that had the tail of a phoenix in them. Okay. They were like kind of connected. They weren't really connected, or they were connected and he wasn't getting enough power. I can't remember the term, but they were like conflicting. Like they couldn't kill he couldn't kill Harry with his wand because Harry had basically the same wand.
Correct. So that's why Harry had to die.
No. Oh. Let me finish here, please. So Snape told Voldemort, you need and this is where it wraps it up, where Snape's a good guy because he played out the plan that Dumbledore told him. He's like, you have to be the one to kill me because he's going to need my wand in order to kill Harry. And if you kill me, Voldemort will know that you're on his side. And so he went and dug up Dumbledore's body, stole Dumbledore's wand,